Hello everybody, welcome to another day of Albion Online. Let's go ahead, and it's been requested that I go look for a T5 dungeon, so I'll go solo a T5 group dungeon. I gotta go find one first. I can't guarantee that it will be a purple one, or a blue one, or even a green one, but we will go find one right this second. We'll make our way back to town real quick. We'll sell off whatever we have. So we have space, just a bunch of garbage. I'm gonna take my original build there, like that. Let's sell this off. Good to go. Alright, let's go look for a tier 5 group dungeon. Because, yeah, I used to solo those all the time. I was just getting back into practice and back in the hang of it. But here we go. Alright. And in fact, we can even get more XP if we go off into these other directions here. Let me change this faction warfare. Let's just see where we're at. Okay, so Thetford's on the prowl. We'll look for a tier 5. Tier 5 group dungeons are actually easier than a tier 4 purple. So I know that people are laughing at that, but if you can find a purple dungeon, they're actually harder. And a tier 5 dungeon is actually very easy. And I've done higher as well, but that's where it gets more dangerous when you're going solo. Because when you do solo on group dungeons, a lot of times somebody will come up behind you and they'll take you out. Now here's one right here. I could do that one. But again, we're not that far away, so we want more XP. So the thing about faction flagging is the more zones you're away, the more EXP you actually get. So at least one more zone away. One or two more zones away to do better group dungeons. So here, I'm going to go to tier 5. What I mean by groups, is Fort Sterling, there's one, at least two. Or sometimes I like Karen Gorm better for the EXP amount. So the farther away you are, the more EXP you actually get. So here, I'll show it to you right here. So as you're zoning away right here, wait, no, what is it? This one? Right here, you see this one? Faction flagging ability is level 2. I'm 2 zones away, so I get 10% more fame and silver and loot. So you actually want to be one more zone away in tier 5. Now remember, this is a yellow zone, so this is a PvP area. Definitely people will come in behind you in a group dungeon. So taking one with butterflies, like a purple butterflies or blue butterflies, yellow butterfly, is very dangerous in this area if you're going in by yourself. So a lot of times when I come and do it, I like to pick a very secluded area that people are not all around a lot. Like for example, this area right here is a lot of mining. And I usually run that area to go do mining. But right now I'm purposely getting away, 3 zones away at least, to get the full 15%. That's why faction flagging is such an important thing. So you faction flag and do it. And oh, here's a gold. I want to take this. And as soon as we find a tier 5 with 15% extra bonus, we're going to take it, regardless of what color it is. And we'll sold the whole thing. Not worried about it because I've done it many, many times. In fact, that's all I actually used to do. I used to never do tier 4s, only did tier 5s or higher. So I'm sure I can do it. It's been a long time since I've done it. But now that I've already practiced and done a bunch of tier 4s, tier 5 is going to be a cakewalk. And then we'll also make sure that that content gets uploaded on top of this live stream, so anybody who wants to see it, definitely able to see it. Alright. We are now in a tier 5 area, and here's a group dungeon right here. We'll risk it, just take it. So you see right here, 15% more fame, silver loot for doing this dungeon. Now, just because I'm in this yellow area and I'm in a PvP area, I am going to skip the first couple mobs to make it look like this dungeon hasn't been entered yet. Just to give myself a safe little buffer. I'll leave all those mobs right there, and then the rest I'm going to clear out. That way when somebody walks in, they're not going to see the first couple mobs are gone and think, oh, somebody's in here. Now this is still dangerous to do because someone can still come up behind me, and especially because I'm right next to the entrance. But if we do it fast enough, we'll still be safe. And you can see right here, the tier 5 is not... The purple tier 4, which I did, which people were watching, the mobs were so much harder. And these are tier 5, you can see right here. Tier 5, I walked in on it. Tier 5 is nothing compared to a purple. Because it's the same thing like equipment. Every single color actually makes it higher level. So a purple tier 4 is actually like a tier 7. Because every single color goes up. So this tier 5 is just a tier 5. If it was a tier 5 green, that would be a tier 6. If it was a tier 5 blue, it would be basically a tier 7. If it was a tier 5 purple, which are really rare and hard to find, that would be like a tier 8 dungeon. And that's how they work. So even though I did a tier 4 purple, it was still... We're going to come down here, we're going to take out this this thing down here so we're not fighting it at the same time. And then we'll take out that boss. So this is just a tier 5. Where that tier 5 purple, that was basically like a tier 7. So I know people don't understand that, but that's what it was. So that's why I was saying a tier 5 is really easy. If you can find me a tier 5 purple that I can solo safely without somebody coming up behind me, that would be the challenge. Because I guarantee if I find a tier 5 purple, someone was watching it, they will come up behind me and they will PvP me. That's the thing about butterflies, and I was explaining that. When you walk in a dungeon with butterflies, the butterflies immediately disappear, and somebody knows you walked into the dungeon. Alright, here we go. Oh, I missed one. Taking out first. This fire starter's gonna be a pain in my butt. Get behind them real quick. We'll do the D key, we'll do the F key now. This fire starter's a pain. Alright. He's gonna go right to left, so we're gonna bring him this way. R key now. We may have to fight him again just because that fire starter got in the way. I don't think so. Now we're back at the full life, so... Yeah, nothing like a purple dungeon. Purple dungeons are so much harder than just a normal tier 5. So we'll search for a green tier 5 or a blue tier 5. But again, they're rare and very hard to find. Because everybody is trying to look for a tier 5. Yellow zones where people, because you get this huge extra bonus, 15% extra bonus for being so far away. But hopefully people will understand that more. Now that I've explained it, yeah, that tier 4 purple was actually much harder than this tier 5. Because you see, I'm taking nothing. Like, I'm not even risk dying on this boss. Even though he's 35,000 hit points, he is like, he's a tier 5. And the other one was like a tier 7. So, for those that don't understand the game, that's how it works. And see, I get a purple chest. You get better loot. It's true. But the risk level is a lot easier. And that's why you do tier 5s. You obviously get a lot more money. And so I'll do a whole bunch more tier 5s and solo them and showcase it. Because tier 5s are not hard. And I've even done red zone, tier, 6s and other things. I don't know why I pushed A. I'm thinking I'm outside and I was going to mount. A good thing I didn't actually recall out. That'd been silly of me. Let's get rid of this ballista thing. I was pushing the A key to mount. I was like, why is it taking so long to mount? These fire starters, nothing compared to that T. I was having way more trouble on the T4 purple. Dun dun dun. Few directions. Probably another boss in here somewhere. This is a bouncer, a defender. I think we're gonna grab these two. Just gonna get a little cocky because this is only a tier 5. This is not a tier 4 purple, which was a tier 7 basically. Alright. There's a downward, though. I think this is a way up. Okay, let's check the downward. If there's one more boss. Here's a tier 5. We can probably get our money back. Hopefully. We're gonna make big assumptions here. Put that coin back there so we can eat it as we need it. This is either a nothing or a boss. But it's still good XP regardless. This fire starter is a big pain. Take him out. The 2 fire starters or one's a hermit? They're both fire starters. But you see how tier 5 is so much easier than that tier 4 I did? So much easier. Yeah. People that don't understand the mechanics of the game don't understand what the butterflies actually mean. Each butterfly takes the whole dungeon up a whole nother tier. They do more damage, they have more life, they have more armor, everything. We're here. Yeah. Doesn't even bother me. Now if this was a green tier 5, that would be a tier 6. Or a blue tier 5, and then I would definitely be worried. I would be more cautious. Circle? Yeah, it's a circle. Okay, we're going on to the second floor. Down we go, down we go. Can we call this? We'll leave these as a guard. Everyone did keep on? I do. Go right on down to the next level. Nice. Gives you that little tiny buffer. Even though you don't kill every single thing in the dungeon, when you're out here soloing, do whatever it takes to keep yourself safe. Because dying is, for me and my gear, is 200,000 silver. Not worth it. Not worth it to die at all. And if somebody does come at me, the first thing you do is you stop whatever you're doing, you run straight into the dungeon. You don't try to run out, you run into the dungeon. It is safer. We'll show that. I guarantee someone will come up behind me once we're doing one of these dungeons. And we'll showcase that. I see somebody just joined me. Thank you for joining me. We're in a tier 5 dungeon with no butterflies, so it's just a plain tier 5. There were a few people that were commenting saying they wanted me to do a tier 5 dungeon or higher, and so I'm doing one. This is just the first one that we found. It's in 3 zones away, so we get the full 15% extra bonus fame and everything. I'll explain that again. It's explained at the beginning of this video, but I'll explain it again. The challenge was people were saying I was just doing the tier 4 dungeon in purple, and you know, that wasn't a big deal. But it is a big deal because a purple dungeon, every single butterfly color up, green makes it the next tier up, blue makes it the 2 tiers up, and purple makes it 3 tiers up from wherever you're at. So a tier 4 purple is actually a tier 7. And that's why I was trying to showcase that, because here in this tier 5 that's normal, this is just a plain tier 5. These guys are like nothing to me. This is not like the tier 7, well, a tier 4 that was purple, which acts like a tier 7. So there's a big difference. If you understand the mechanics of the game, that's how it works. Because you can see right here, none of these guys are causing any problems. Tier 5 is nothing. Now, if I find a Tier 5 blue one, that would act like a Tier 7. Now, that one I'd be a little worried about, and I'd take it a little bit more cautious. So, that's what I was just explaining about the mechanics of the game. This is just a plain Tier 5, and I can even make mistakes and not even worry about it. That's why when people left those comments, I was like, huh? Do they not understand what a purple Tier 4 means? Purple Tier 4 is a Tier 7. It's the same thing like how equipment works. Like if you go to this, if you go to the market and you look at your equipment, every single time you go up with enhancement levels, it counts as like it's the next tier up. So a Tier 4 with one enhancement is actually like a Tier 5 equipment. That's why you look at the numbers. It's the numbers, the item power. So you have to understand a little bit more about Albion Online to understand that. It's okay, we'll record this for everybody else that wants to watch it in the future. Tier 5 dungeon. Oh, is that a healing one? Get rid of that. Oh, I need to put the thorns on it. There we go. Thorns will take it out, no problem. Actually, I think a lot of people did understand what a purple means because that one definitely had a lot of views. But we're doing a Tier 5 anyways. We'll go look for a Tier 5 purple. I can't promise I'll find one though. Rare and far between. Tell me this is another down. I don't feel like there was anything even on the second floor. We'll go down another level. We'll go down to number 3. I didn't see any bosses on level 2. Let's check the adventure. We're making our way up. Good way to get adventure chests, so I need you to do this anyways. I know I'm not really commenting that much because there's not really just relaxing and doing the game. Small mini chest. And a very weak boss, so. Back this up a little bit. I got it. Oh, okay, he missed. He missed it. He missed. Alright, here we go, boss. Get the R key. D key, why not? Let's do damage. I'm not even worried about this guy. R key again. Away from that fire starter thingy. One more way. We're just gonna get hit by this one right here and walk through it. There we go. Another boss down. Yeah. This tier 5 is way easier. Let's grab them all. Come on. You as well. Good money. 15% bonus is good money. Good money, good fame. Is there a fourth one? Wow. That's rare. We'll go down to the 4th level. I always leave those guys behind just for extra protection. Gives me a little bit more time when I'm soloing in a higher area. The tier 4 one is always easier because it's a lot less risky. Two fire starters. Down they go. And keep going, keep going. Oh, books. It's a green book, but this boss can be easy. He's only 19,000. See, even the bosses have less hit points in this tier 5. Less hit points, less damage, less armor. Because there's no butterflies. Open. Which more books? Oh, they don't stack? What is this? It's only a beginner's tome. I'm just gonna use them all. I don't care for those. I need to get the thorn on him because he's doing that. There you go. Let's pull him into this one that I just cast last. Marquee. Focus on the fire starter. Okay. Alright, checking my loot. Normally, if I don't get a lot of loot from one dungeon, I'll look for another one and just do another one real quick. That one's just a monopool one, money. But since we're on the 4th level, we don't want to risk it telling me that I didn't destroy all guys. Looks like I pulled all of them. Let's just go for it. See how this does. We'll do R key again. Hit them all. Yeah, just a plain tier 5. Pull them a little bit away from the fire. I'm gonna walk through this fire here. I'm gonna walk through that edge right there. Walk this way. There you go. Okay, that's gold. You can drop any gold, but let's get the gold bonus and hopefully there's some mobs here up front to actually fight. How long does it last? You know, it should last like a full 30 minutes or something. The small amount that it lasts is never worth it. Trying to fight as many as we can. Get the bonus as much as we can. Start walking them toward inward. Get this extra silver. Alright, keep going, keep going, keep going. Take on these guys right away, get their gold bonus. Tempted to grab that whole other group as well. Item was with it. In fact, I am going to do that. With the R key and the D key. R key again. Oh, can you move? Yeah. Here's the box for tier 5 dungeon. Oh, it's one of those guys. I have to switch up my boot skills in order to beat this guy. Alright, let's check his life. It's 32. I need, which one's the smallest cooldown? 17. Pretty sure I need this one. Okay. Chief Blaster. He's a tricky one. Alright, roast pork only has 4 minutes. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Let's go. Oh, I already started off bad. I already started off bad. GT key. I'm getting myself boxed in a little bit there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart this. Started off bad. Oh, I started off even worse. Hold on. I'll redo this. The thing about this guy is in the small, tiny area. You see these little... It slows you down. Okay. We're gonna start over to the right and we'll work our way left and then we'll come back. We'll just do a slow circle. There we go. So if you're ever fighting the Chief Blaster, you have to change up your entire tactics. I'm gonna eat the roast pork now so I don't have to worry about it. Alright, here we go. Start from this side so we can work our way around. There we go, he's gonna put his first thing down there. That's fine. I'm over here looking at the score chat. Do the R key, D key. I know I'm circling it back around this way. Roll out of it. Okay. Keeping open space over here. You gotta be wary of all the things he puts on the ground. So, I know he did that. Ah, messed that up. Messed that up too. I need to practice this. This is one of those harder bosses to fight.
Don't stand there.
Yeah, don't stand there. R key now. Move out of this. Taking damage from these stupid swamp thingies. We're gonna do this. This. Do the D key now, do the R key again. We're gonna get into him. There's so many things you have to dodge on this boss. We're gonna get out of that. Oh, you kidding me?
Don't stand there.
Yeah, no kidding. There, just got him. Alright, purple tier 5 chests. Here we go. No way I'm going to be able to carry all this. Oops. Let's eat this now. Oh, maybe I can carry it all. What is it? Only 144,000? Yeah. We'll take all the reds first. Yeah. You can carry it all. They're all stackables. There you go. Tier 5 dungeon cleared. We will go out. That's just a tier 5. Ooh. Let's do this. Yes. Faction warfare is definitely the way to go.
Your time is fleeting.
Oh, I don't have my go big on my boots. This will be interesting. If somebody comes.
Incendium!
Oops.
Incendium!
These guys are getting themselves killed. And I'm just gonna laugh if you guys die. At least they have a healer to keep them alive. Next time I'm not putting my mount right on there because when I'm clicking to do a skill shot, it's trying to make me walk onto them. Alright, I'll let these guys cap. I'll take the next one. We earn a 15% bonus. Anytime we see a bigger guy, we're gonna take him like this bigger guy right here. Take all of them. Good XP. Okay. 75 for the outpost. It's not even 2 stars, so not even 1 star. See the teams up there, they're being attacked. Just come take this next one. Take at least 2. I know what he's doing.
You chose the wrong side.
I did. I didn't fix my boots yet. I'm gonna do that.
Incendium! Incendium! Witness the inferno! Incendium! Fire will rain! Such insolence!
Take out the last one. Check this. I know they're up there taking this right here, which I'm tempted to go up there and take it from them too. I have to remember I'm carrying a ton of loot, so if I do die, I have to repair all this, which is not wise. I'm gonna take the green. Wait for those other guys to catch up. We'll take on this tier 5 outpost.
Your time is fleeting. Incendium!
Didn't do my boots again. I'm supposed to go change it to giant big. Anyway, for those that are just joining right now, I just cleared a tier 5 dungeon. Not a problem at all. We'll do another one as people come in. I'm gonna clear this out. I'll go back to Fort Sterling, sell off all the stuff I got from the tier 5 dungeon, and we'll come back and look for another one. If they only let you carry more bags in this game, I could stay out longer. Okay, let these guys camp. I'm gonna run back. Check this. I see they're taking that one. Do I want to go cause more ruckus here? I think I am. I think I'm gonna go cause ruckus over here. I'm gonna go take that one. We're gonna go take back Pengarn. Or at least we're gonna cap one. We'll cap one. So whatever anybody decides to do, we'll get the faction bonus regardless. We'll take one by myself. Because I guarantee those other guys don't know where I'm going because I'm not in a group. Go solo this one. Okay. Right on the edge right here. We'll take 3 and then we can go southeast. Pengen. And then right back to Fort Sterling. Perfect. Maybe 3 and 5. Maybe just 3. We'll think about it. Why is there some people here? We're not gonna do that. Okay, we'll go take number 5 then. Let's go solo number 5. Oh, I need to change my boots. This will make me safer. There, now I can go big. A little bit safer. It's never safe to do what I'm doing, but gonna do it anyways. Here we go.
Chose the wrong side.
I did? I don't feel like I did.
Incendium!
Soloing an outpost. Oh, this guy's gonna come at me? Multiple people coming at me. Good try. It's a good try. They may still get me down. They may still do it. Nope. You're not fast enough. We're not fighting a 2v1 when they're in PvP. One's a mace, one's a sword. That's not smart. Mace can stun, sword can do good damage. Especially with the boss on me. Now, if he just came at me by himself, then I totally would have tried and taken him. But I'm also carrying a ton of loot, so I don't want to have to pay repairs for all that stuff. We're just browsing through them to see if I could assist or anyway. We'll go sell this stuff off and then we'll go look for another tier 5 dungeon and we'll do another tier 5 dungeon. Because that's what this live video was for. Maybe we'll find one with like green or blue or purple butterflies. Alright, we're back in Fort Sterling. this over here. I'm gonna get rid of that Thetford cape.
Shall I fix or break?
It's just costing me repairs.
See you soon.
Want a trade?
Let's repair this. Sell these all.
Made a profit.
Okay, let's toss off this Thetford cape. I'll go look for another tier 5, maybe butterflies. That's the hardest part, finding one that's higher.
Good luck. You?
I mean, I guess I could go buy a scroll.
Let's go.
Should I go buy a scroll group dungeon one? Do that one by myself? Get rid of this Thetford cape. Get rid of these books. Okay. Let's grab more roast pork. I'll have to come back for that. There we go. Filled up to 10.
I can get you anywhere.
Let's go see how much one of those cost. Let's go see how much it costs for a scroll. Tier 5 group dungeon. Let's go see. Let's go see. Let's go see. Let's go see.
Honest prices.
Those are tier 6s. Do they have tier 5 ones? Alright. Do they have enchantment 3? A million? I'm not gonna do a million. 224. Yeah. Not even worth it.
See you later.
You spend all that money, and then unless you're gonna go in with a group of people, at least 2, you won't be able to carry all the loot to come bring it out. So you won't even, you maybe break even. So, if someone was playing with me, if like someone's watching this and they want to play with me, then yeah. And else not happening right now. Alright, we're gonna go look for. You see right here, there's only 5% fame bonus because we're level 1, because we're only 1 away from Fort Sterling. Want to be 3 away from Fort Sterling. So we're gonna make all the way over here to be 3 away. And looking at this, to get to Karen Gorm, it would have been faster to go north. Yeah, next time I'll do that. Go to the northwest entrance of Fort Sterling. Make our way this way. They took Karen Gorm back. There we go, here we go, here we go. For another tier 5. Since nobody's really watching, I'm gonna do this rotation here. Let's pick up at least, I'm gonna do this. Well, I think it's in Karen Gorm actually. I was gonna go loot a whole bunch of iron, but I think it's one more zone over, actually. They are fighting. So we'll just make our way back up. There's a group dungeon right there. But I want to be at least 3 zones away to get the full 15%. So we'll just keep going. Keep going. Some more people. More fighting going on. Alright. They recaptured that really quickly, huh? Alright, let's go where people are not normally, and let's go find us a group dungeon. I doubt I'll find a purple or a blue or even a green. We're purposely looking for group dungeons now. Ooh, it's a glowy. Always take glowies when you're 3 zones away with 15 bonus. Look for more for group dungeons. There's one right there. We'll take it. Tier 5 group dungeon. Here we go. Watch this one already being taken. I can already tell. Ish, maybe? Okay, we'll skip the first group. Give us that little extra buffer. Now we'll take on everything else. RKDK. Tier 5. No butterflies. It was just a tier 5. And I think I'll edit it so we just have both of these dungeons back to back, 2 tier 5 dungeons, so people can see they're 2 different type of tier 5s, but it's not an issue at all. I actually did the tier 5s even faster than the... Ooh, 2 of these guys. Hold on, what's it life? 19, this one's probably 19 too. Okay, we'll take them both at the same time then. Or try to. Okay, we need to pull them back. We need to group them up. Come here. Let's not get too close to them. I don't want them running or moving around. Focus on just one right now. D key, R key again. Trying to do damage. They're not doing that much damage to me. Because again, this is tier 5. This is not like a tier 4 with purple butterflies, so like a tier 7. So, pretty simple. One of them's gonna go berserk or life change because bosses always have different rotations. Let's go. We'll go F right now. Take a little bit more damage. They dodged it. attacking the wrong guy. Move it up. There. Hit you with this. There you go. 2 bosses down. Blue chest. First boss. First 2 bosses have done tier 5 dungeon. 57,000. Not bad. I'm looking at the estimate down there. Estimate value of everything. Make our way closer in. Get rid of this mail thing. We just started this tier 5 dungeon. We'll just slowly cut them toward it. Save us a little bit of time. I think we're gonna time this-ish to see how long it takes me to do this. I used to be able to clear these out in 10 minutes. But it's been a while. I'm out of practice. Traps actually give XP. They're really easy to kill. So we'll just destroy the trap real quick. That's it. Let's go stand next to the trap, actually. Come here, Mr. Pikeman. So we're doing enough damage to both of them. R-key again. Let's move over here. Let's hit them all with this. This one too. Sorry for all the background noise. Let's grab this big guy. Let's kite him a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna put him right next to the chest. Or the traps. Oh no, I lost aggro. I pulled him too far. We're gonna skip him. That's just time. And when it comes to this game, time is money. Let's grab the big guy. Oh, okay, I always leave this. That's what I was showing before too. I always leave some vanguards behind. I know I already engaged them. We're just gonna... Ah, fine. Screw it. He can't do enough damage to me anyways. I was gonna skip it. I shouldn't have attacked. I always leave these guys in case somebody comes up behind me, because I'm in a yellow zone. So someone can come up behind me. But I'm in a weird, secluded-ish place. But I am live streaming, so... Someone could all of a sudden decide, ooh, let's come up behind him and take all his stuff. Well, it won't die in yellow, it just... cost me 200,000 silver. Let's pull them all. Do the R key now. There's books. Fine, books. 50 key. Is there any more? Do a circle. Get this guy right here. Got him. Kite this guy a little bit into these. Let's pull these guys back this way because I don't want to lose the big guy and the amount of damage I did on him. Pull him back. Take out that, take out this. Let's hit him with the heal. Snare. Grab this. Move on. Thank you for those that are joining and watching. We are in a tier 5 dungeon right now. We're making our way down. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I started making this video because some people made the comment that I was only doing a tier 4. But it was explaining the mechanics of the game on the first tier 5 dungeon I did. Or I lost both people. Alright. That's okay. We'll still do it. For prosperity. I've already explained it many times. What are the mechanics in the game? What's the difference between purple, green, and all that other stuff? So we'll just focus on doing the dungeon. Roast pork's almost gone. We're gonna need another one right now. It's the only thing that would get me to actually lose this dungeon is if I didn't have roast pork on, so heat it and go. There we go. The boss, we'll take him right now. They're only 15,000 hit points. Yeah. She only has 15,000 hit points. Get both those guys in there. Hit the R key now, hit the D key. These archers are what are doing the most damage to me. Hit the R key again. We're mainly focusing on the boss right now. Hit them with that. He should be down. Now we're just focused on the boss. There we go. Down. So we're 3 ways away. That's 15% more fame. I'm hovering it over here so you can see it. Faction flag so you get more bonus EXP and everything else. I know there's books here, so we're gonna grab these books. Aggro them. Grab even more. Hit the R key, D key. Hit them all. Thorns these guys up again. Hit them all. Let's save the R key for the next batch of guys. These guys are dead. Countdown. Thank you for those that are just joining. We're in a T5 group dungeon. Just soloing it right now. Down we go. Oh, equipment I'm wearing. Just wearing Elder Spectre hood, Elder Scaling jacket, Elder's Guardian boots, Elder's torch, Elder's Nature staff, and Elder's Undead cape. Oh, another down. We're gonna leave these guys. Go right down to the next level. Leave those as a vanguard. I am in a PvP area, so I like to leave those guys back there. Slow down whoever's trying to come in. I'm gonna grab all 3 of these. We'll kite these guys back this way, because I saw some guys over here. We'll hit the R key. We don't want to pull them too far, because we don't want to lose aggro. We're going to pull this other guy here, too. Grab them all. Save me on time. Hit them all with this. Hit with thorns. Root them and heal. Pull these guys back some more. E key. R key again. Now these are the two guys I pulled up here, so we're gonna look up here to see if there's any more mobs we can grab. He messed up my skill. There we go. Oh. There you go. Okay, grab this loot. And if we're wondering what floor I'm on, right here on the bottom, you see right here. I'm on floor 3 already. Haven't even been in here 10 minutes, so. Usually you want to try to beat tier 5 dungeon in 10 minutes or less. Group dungeon, tier 5 group dungeon. That's always my goal, or I try to. Don't always work out. Depends how many levels there are. And that's just a plain tier 5. So if it's a tier 5, or if it's a tier 5 green butterflies, which the green makes it a tier 6, I try to do it in like 12 to 15 minutes. If it's a blue, you just increment it every 5 minutes and try to make that as a goal. At least for me personally, that's how I try to do it. Now that's a boss. I'm not trying to aggro him right this second while I have all these on there. The Archie now. We're gonna pull this other guy too. Now I'm taking it a little bit more dangerous because I am trying to keep a time. If you want to play it safe, you don't have to pull that many mobs. Yeah, you're under one of my abilities. Alright. Should we take the boss on now, right now? So we do it. That's probably not a good idea. We're gonna go big right now. I don't think I can take them all on, but we're gonna attempt it. Just time. Lose time if anything. And go invis if I need to. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it. These archers and that wizard with the boss. With the R key now, we'll get the E key if I can. We'll get rid of all the ads. I think we actually got it. I wouldn't normally do that. That's not a normal. Do I want to waste D key? I think we're okay. We're gonna do it. D key, R key. I don't want to waste time. Trying to save skills, but I don't want to risk it because if he resets, then I have to do it all over again. That's 19,000 more hit points you have to go through, and I'm trying to beat this in 10 minutes. So get that gold. All right, we're gonna skip that one. Saves on time. Not in my way. Taking all these guys. We're gonna take out the infestor first. She does the most amount of damage. This is the infestor. She's carrying a red book. That's how you tell. And then the summoner one, or conjurer, whatever you want to call her name. She just summons things or pets or stuff. She's never anything to be scared of. See these two guys over here? We're just gonna kite them out. Keep moving forward. Grab the gold, because I have a gold bonus. We'll kite these guys over too. Both archers. Are there any more mobs up here? I don't see any more moves, cries I can grab. So yeah, anytime you do tier 5 dungeons or whatever you're trying to do, practice PvP or try to practice time it takes to do them, because 10 minutes is a good time. 10 minutes or less, good time to do a tier 5 dungeon. Plain one without any butterflies. That's always the goal. I'm out of practice. Once I start practicing more, I'm sure I could do it again. Arky again, we're going pure damage. We're not saving any skills. There we go. Move on. I don't know, it's a habit. I keep pushing the map. Even though I can't see the map in the dungeon. Alright, let's pull these guys forward too. We can kite this big slow guy until he goes raging. We'll root them there for a second. Focusing down the archer as best we can. Oh, I missed this guy. Extra damage I missed. Archer making it so I can't kite him. We'll root him for a second. Move out of the way. Should be near the boss. Last boss. That or unless there's a fourth floor. So we're gonna find out here soon. Not at the boss yet. I'm gonna take this on right here. Easy EXP. We're gonna pull him with this guy now. Come here. He stunned me. Once this trap is down, we're gonna go to the next one. We're gonna pull these guys right here. We don't want to lose aggro from the big guy because we pull him too far. We hit the D key now. He interrupted me, so we'll go big. I'm gonna try to hit that. Trying to do as much damage as we can to everything. Now the Lancer is doing a lot of damage, so we're gonna focus him down first before the traps. We'll just put thorns on the traps for right now. Hit them like this. Take out this trap first, and then this one. Ah, misclick. There's one more archer over there. I'm tempted to skip him to save on time, but we're gonna pull him. Because there's another trap over here. Come on. Come here. Come here, archer. Trap has more, so that's why I'm fighting the trap. My thorns are gonna kill the archer. Hit them all with this. I didn't have 3 on that one, so I messed up the timing on that one a little bit. Silver, take the silver. Alright. Gonna expect the gold square circle should be here unless this is another down. This is another down. No, not yet. The R key. We're a little too far away to pull both groups. We're gonna try. We're gonna grab this group. Come here. We're gonna go big. We're gonna save the D key just for now. Because we have a bigger group. We're still doing fine on damage and health. Ah! I lost aggro. He pushed me out of the way. Pulled him too far. We're gonna skip that. We won't go for them. There's the boss. We'll be able to do this whole dungeon in less than 10 minutes. Get rid of that guy, get rid of this guy, and then get rid of this guy. There we go. Let's get rid of it. Be a book, be a book. Nope, no book. Didn't get lucky. I didn't get lucky. Oh, it's one of those guys again. Okay, we're gonna have to change one skill on my staff to take on this guy. Each boss you have to remember what skills be able to fight certain bosses. This boss, because he does so much direct damage that you can't dodge, I have to go double heal. Takes a little longer to beat him, but at least you beat him all the time. Alright. These are just smoke guys. There you go, last boss. Come over here, let's change one ability. Change it to here. Wait for the cooldowns to change in 5 seconds. And engage. Hit the R key now. Hit a D key. Okay, so this is where you time it. So when he knocks you back, he's gonna throw his spear, and you do W. Oh, I did it wrong timing. Did it too soon. The animation stopped it. Hit me, he's gonna throw a spike. Or not. Hit me, throw a spike. Or not. There's a spike. Heal myself. Okay. Come on. Waiting for him to throw a spike. Throw the spike. Heal. Throws a second spike. That's fine. We're gonna go big. We're doing damage now. You hit me. I'm waiting for the spike. Here's a spike. Heal again. You do R key and then D key. And it's an easy win. He's down already, just doing damage. And there you go. Tier 5 dungeon done in less than 10 minutes. There you go. And we go out. In fact, I think we don't even have enough loot spots. We could probably even look for another tier 5 dungeon and do one more tier 5 dungeon. Let's go look for another one. Let's go look for one more. We have enough loot spots to grab a whole nother dungeon. Unless it's a blue butterflies or green butterflies. Then I don't have enough loot spots. Let's go look. We're looking. Looking for one more tier 5. Oh, let's look at faction warfare real quick. Darren, Karen, Clutch. I'm going to actually break and I'm going to go join them because that is the best thing to do is join and do faction. And then if we find a group dungeon on the way, then we'll stop and do a group dungeon. Otherwise, we're going to do a little bit of faction. Help capture at least one zone. Get those points. Because you get chests and you get chests for skill books. And that's the fastest way to level up your skills. Fastest, easiest way. Let's put it that way. I didn't see any group dungeon, so let's see. They're fighting that Karen Clutch. And then there's the other two areas. They're also fighting up there too. No, that's the bag. The Hitford's fighting that one. Alright. Can I take number 2? Oh, let's change our skill back. So we're going to be doing damage. I grabbed one. Nobody here grab a second one? Oh, this guy's following. Is he following or what? He is following. Fine. You want me to look at you? I'm gonna look at you. He's only wearing tier 6 gear. Yeah, I'm not scared of tier 6. Come here. I see somebody's attacking. Well, let's go help them. That guy's with a mace. Hold on, let me check him real quick. He's wearing... He's also wearing tier 6. I'm tempted. Oh, no. Someone's joining. Fine, we're just gonna look for a tier 5 dungeon. For a second tier 5 dungeon. Come on. Tier 5 dungeon, where are you at? Let's go to this one. This one's tier 5 area too. Got a fisher. Whatever you want to call the words. See any tier 5 group dungeons here. Just make sure I'm still at 15 bonus, because I am. Okay, good. I don't know about this area. This might only be 2 areas away from Fort Sterling. Let's check it. This is 15. Okay, so we're still 3 away. 15% extra bonus. So we are looking for... And this right here is probably not safe, because that's a mining area. So we're gonna look for a group dungeon out in the middle of this area. Here's one right here. All right, let's time it. We'll go in. As soon as we see a mob at the very first one, we'll pass the first mob. If we see one. Unless somebody's already in here. Okay, somebody's not in here. We're going to leave the first group like we always do. Okay, first group's gone. That's just a buffer to make it so that if anybody walks in, they'll know somebody's in here. Okay. We're going to say the first 30, 40 seconds is it. So I'm going to eat roast pork. And that's 10 minutes. So if I have to eat a second roast pork, it took me longer than 10 minutes to do this dungeon. These archers are annoying. Because they always split themselves up. See? Keeps jumping away. Stay closer so I can fight ya. You're wasting my time. Alright, here we go. Take on all these guys. They're all small little archer guys. Hit the archer as soon as it's up. Doing damage. Done. There's a little symbol, so there's got to be a mini boss here. Let's grab all these little guys too. Get the arcane now. Snare these guys, walk away a little bit. The Lancer can still hit me? Oh. Shouldn't have got the loot. Alright. What kind of mini boss are ya? Oh. I think you are 2,500 hit points. Just go big right now. You're gonna have to tank it. We need him to start doing skill shots. Hit the R key now. I need him to start doing skill shots. Move, move, move. E key, R key. Ah. See, his normal attack does so much more damage. It's okay. I don't have all the ads now. Just wait for myself to have at least 2,500 hit points-ish. Because his normal attack does so much. What kind of loot are we looking at? Ooh, a big one. A very big one. Alright, here we go. I want him to do skill shots right now. Because his normal attack is far more scary than his skill shots. There we go. Now he's simple. This boss is so reverse. His skill shots are so easy to dodge because they're so slow. They're big, so they're bad for like group fights. But the arcane now, do some damage. Oh, I totally didn't dodge that. Like a silly person. There we go. He's down. It's a purple. I'm not gonna be able to carry all this. Okay, maybe I will. This stuff stack. Oops. Okay, good. Let's put these bags up here for eating real quick. Closer to the top. There we go. Put this up here too, in case we need to eat that too. We're gonna watch our loot. Alright. Still timing myself. Still watching. I think I'm reading in the stream next time. Tier 5 dungeons, trying to do under 10 minutes. This is the first tier 5 dungeon I've done in several years. So, it's been a while. Oh, could have skipped this. It's okay, extra XP. Floor number 2. Grab all of them. R key, D key. Ready to do damage because these guys are all so far apart. Stack her. Let's see if we can pull these guys together. Have the R key again. There you go. Now these guys are stacked. There you go. Come on, I want another group. Let's grab those coins. Alright, grab those books. There's probably even more books over here. Oh, it's gonna spawn one of those other kind of guys. Gotta be wary of that. That book's down, now it's spawned that thingy. Demon thingy. On higher tiers, when I say higher tiers, I mean the butterflies. Yeah, those guys are actually pretty nasty and scary, these ones. Because they always do the unexpected when you're not wanting them. we go. RKTK. Probably a boss this way. See what kind of loot we got. Let's pull this guy. Let's pull these big elementals as well. Only grabbed one. I want both of them. The R key now. Pull this guy too. Alright, here we go. Ah! Keep interrupting my skill. We're gonna go big right now. Dodge that. We're gonna do D key, R key right now. Let's freeze these guys here for a second. Kite them a little longer. Take that loot. I am definitely worried that I can't carry everything. Yeah, I won't be able to carry everything, especially if this is a boss. Is it a boss? Is it a boss? Oh, and it's a good chest too. We're gonna have to pick and choose what we're gonna keep. That's gonna mess up my time for 10 minutes. I have to worry about what I'm gonna need to sort. So those that just joined, I saw someone just joined now. The goal here is the tier 5 dungeon in less than 10 minutes. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it because I already just cleared a tier 5 dungeon. I'm doing 2 back-to-backs right now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Let's see what the hit points is. What kind of loot you got? Only 19,000? But it's a goldish rim chest. You can tell by the look of the chest of what kind of loot's gonna be in it. As well as the hit points of the boss. And how much gonna be in there. Just do damage. He's barely even hurting me. D key, R key, we're just gonna go straight damage. I'm just gonna sit in it. I'm just gonna do damage. Not even gonna try to dodge. I'm trying to save time. There we go. Blue chest. Let's see what we got. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad yet. All stackables. Alright. How much loot I got? I only got 8 more spaces. Do I have anything I can throw away? I'm gonna start throwing away stuff. Let's throw away what? I have 3 more spots, so I can eat these real quick. Oh, I gotta think about it. Gotta think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. There's a big group with a bunch of archers. Pull them into this thorn right here. Get them with this. Go big. Circle around these archers. Hit them all now. We're gonna save the D key just for right now. Do R now. Hit them all with this. There you go, got them both. It's a pretty good haul. We'll be 4 million? We'll be at 4 million too. We're almost at the 5 minute. Wait, is it 20 minutes for roast pork? Did it change that? Oh, it's 30 minutes. Okay, never mind. 30 minutes per a run. I lied. It's not 10 minutes. Feel free to correct me. So, 30 minutes or less per tier 5. I stand corrected. Oh, I forgot that there's something there. Can I go back real quick? Come on. I want the item that was left there. Fine, just leave it. We'll just hope it's not a book. Sup? Sup, Asta? Sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. ASTA? Asta? Yeah, we're trying to do a tier 5 dungeon in less than 30 minutes. It wasn't 10 minutes, 30 minutes. So basically before one roast pork runs out. So 30 minutes. Tips? Oh, absolutely. So the video that I did before showcases how to level up in books. Yeah, Asta. So I would suggest the video I did before where it's leveling up with skill books and faction warfare. That one will explain a lot of really good tips for new players. After this dungeon, I'll actually even recap it too, and I'll show you if you stick around. Basically using faction warfare chests, or any type of chest, and using skill books, and then leveling up your 3 main skills per the category you choose to use. So like, do you like to use axe? Do you like to use spear? Like, what kind of weapon do you like to use? Bow? Staff? Healer staff? Curse staff? Or do you have no idea? You're just trying to start out and trying to figure out what type of best weapon you want. It's always where you first start off with. What kind of weapon do you want to play in Albion Online? Answer that question first. And then I'll specifically, right after this dungeon, I'll show you how you should level it up first. Yeah, think about what weapon you want to use and let me know. Or you haven't gotten to that point. You don't know what weapon. Because your weapon is basically what you want to do. And if you don't know what weapon, then decide this. What kind of content do you want to play in Albion Online? Do you want to do PvP? Do you want to do PvE? It's literally been 3 days since I downloaded the game. I'm as noob as they come. Okay. Well, the first weapon you kind of start off with is either sword, bow, or... I can't even remember the other one. Sword, bow, something. And it really depends on what you do. If you want to do PvP, and it's the question, do you want to do ranged PvP or do you want to do close-up PvP? Solo PvE PvP. Some of the best solo weapons, depending if you want to do melee or not melee. Solo axe. Really, really good. If you want to do melee. Me personally, I do solo long range, but I also like to heal. That's why I picked the nature staff. Soloing is sometimes very difficult. I don't know why I pushed the D key, but whatever. I still got it. I'm over here talking away. So yeah, answer that question. Do you want to be melee or do you want to be ranged? And if I mess up, it's because I'm talking. Talking and playing at the same time. But PvE, PvP. Melee, but I want to have decent magic. Solo melee axe. It's probably what I would suggest. Axe has a lot of lifesteal, and that's why we recommend axe. So you would see a lot of people running around with axe. They're really good for PvE and PvP. If you want to be a tank and be really, really good at PvP, go with mace. If you want to just do straight damage and not worried about lifesteal or anything survivability, sword does a lot of damage. So you have to choose between that. You want to do sword, axe, or mace. If you want to be an assassin-like guy, you can go daggers. You have to choose a weapon. Dual weapons, yeah. Dual weapons do look fun. I think a lot of them do have dual weapons, like swords and 2 daggers. If you're looking for maneuverability, survivability, staff or 2 double-bladed staff, tons of movability skills. Again, it's really how you want to play your guy. Since you said you want to do both PvP and PvE, axe, really good. Mace, really, really good. Mace is mainly for tanks, but they have a lot of crowd control, a lot of stunning ability. Okay, you can see this is downward, so we're gonna go down. We're just gonna wait for this to talk. My son's asking me a question. Hold on. Okay, we went down. If your ear is itchy, you don't have to go to the hospital. But that'll help you clear it. Which ear is itchy? Your left ear? Your left and right ear? Well, I'll check it right after this, okay? And if we have to go to a pediatrician, we'll go to a pediatrician, okay? How itchy is it?
A little bit itchy.
A little bit itchy? Well, I'll help you clean it out, okay? I think I'm just gonna play all night to get a feel, and then... Hold on, I'm over here playing, and
Daddy,
I need to back this out.
Dad,
Yes, yes?
no boogers in.
We hit the 1 key, we're gonna not die. There's no what?
There's no boogers.
There's no boogers in your ears?
Yeah.
You get a feel, and tune in whenever you're live again, because I need to explore the game a little more so I can ask better questions. Right now it's just a basic. I'll show you the basics right after this. It's best to learn here. Let me just show you right now. Okay, so you hit the B key and you come over here, and the B key, I know there's a ton of different skills. The first thing you have to do is you have to level up the main basics. So you want to unlock the actual whether you're going to do a warrior type thing or you're going to do leather armor, and you have to decide that. So the basics of the game is cloth armor does the most damage.
Daddy,
Mobile, that's fine. Mobile and
the boogers.
PC both are the same.
It's that little booger.
Unlock. My first suggestion is unlock all the armors first. So unlock cloth armor, unlock leather armor, and unlock plate armor.
Daddy,
Plate armor is for survivability.
Daddy,
Leather armor is for medium, doing both damage and survivability. I hear you, son.
Daddy.
And cloth armor is just straight for damage. And then you have to mix up your pieces. So I'm wearing 2 leather pieces: leather head, leather chest, and plate boots. Your chest armor is what matters the most. Yes, a piece of each type. So you can wear like a cloth hood, leather chest, and like plate boots. That is a good strategy to unlock them all. Once you unlock all 3 categories of armor, then you need to decide on the weapon. For sure, what weapon. The first kind of weapons you start off with sword and stuff, but you have to decide. And that's the most biggest part. And then after you decide what weapon, the second most important part is you put the B key and you go over here. Let's say, for example, you do decide to go with axe. And you see right here, you see the passive bonus is 0.2% bonus item power. Everything in this game is based on item power. So the 3 ones at the bottom of the category, see this is sword category, is axe category, and the lines go to it. The 3 base ones are the very first ones you want to level up. So if you do decide to go axe, level up the first 3 base skills to 100 as quickly as possible. The first bottom 3. Then you can specialize in any of the other axes if you so choose. I'm just giving axe as an example. This applies to every single weapon. Same thing like mace. See how it gives 0.02% bonus item power? Level up the first 3. Then these ones right here, you see they only give 0.01% bonus item power to all maces. You level up these after. But always level up the very first 3 main of whatever category you're in. So if you look at me, how I'm built right here, my my leather jacket, I have the 3 base main ones, which gives me 0.2% bonus and 8 item power for each of the first 3. And then all these other SAB categories I level up after. Now I mainly wear the Helion jacket, so that's why that's at 100 plus bonus on top of that. But always level up the 3 base ones first. That's your first focus to get the most amount of benefit out of it. Same thing like my leather hood. My 3 base ones right here, they all give 0.02%, so every 5 levels you get 1 item power for these. Where compared to these other ones, every 10 levels you only get 1 item power for those. I don't wear one of the base ones. I wear this one, the Spectre Hood, but I get all the bonuses from these, and that's how you level up your skills. Now let's see over here for my weapon. The main reason I do so much damage is I have my 3 main ones already at 100, and right now I'm leveling up all these subcategories. And then the more advanced thing, which I'm going to show after once I get skill books, is how to consume skill books and go from there. The other more thing too as well is you always want a faction flag. Faction flag so you can get faction points, so you can get level up faster, as well as you can open chests. So there's a lot that goes into this game, and I can explain it a bit more once I'm out of this dungeon. And I'll show you books. So you see like these are skill books that you get that you can eat and level up other skills. When will I be live next? I only can play when I can play because I get family and work and whatever else. So whenever I have time, I go live. You can join on Discord and then you can actually be notified a little bit better and earlier. But yeah, other than that, it's family and work. What does NW stand for? At work, right? Oh, you're at work right now. That's the nice thing about that. That's the only reason why my brother plays this game too, because he can play on his mobile phone at work, on his lunch break or whatever. Yep, that is why some people play this game. It's a good mobile game, easy to play.
Research material.
And if you want to, you can join on Discord or whatnot. Because this game is cross-platform, if you play on the US West server, I think that's the server I'm on, I'm happy to help power level you if you'd like as well. I can show you that as well. We'll do a live session and I'll show you how to power level you and get you however you want to build your guy. Because power leveling is definitely acceptable in Albion Online. It's very easy to do. And I can show others how to do that too.
I need an assistant.
And if you don't want to join Discord, that's okay as well. I just need to know your guy's name in the game. And then I can friend you and then we can join up.
I need an assistant. Interesting.
Got the gold. And anybody's welcome to do that as well. If you want to play with me in Albion Online, this is a very group-friendly game, and I'll walk through anybody the ropes. Fenrich? Alright, after this fight, let me go ahead and see if I can search for you and find you. I don't know if you can add with people when they're on. Maybe if you're online only. I'll see. Alright, let's give this a shot. Okay. Search. FNRIK. Okay, here, invite player. Then RIKE. Alright, there you go. Send your friend invite. And we'll see you online once you accept that friend invite. There's another down. There's not another down. And then whenever you're in the game, I'll know when you're on the game, and we can link up and go from there. You have to get out of the tutorial area though, so if you only started 3 days ago, you're still in the tutorial area, I won't be able to help you as much. We made it. Now, if I wasn't talking, we would have definitely have done this under 30 minutes, but I am glad to have people chat and join in. Anybody's welcome to play with me. I'm happy to. I stay in Fort Sterling. I'm not going to change factions. So if you're in a different faction and you want to play with me, you're going to have to come to Fort Sterling. Another one of these bosses again. Let's grab these guys too. Let's pull her this way. Get her here. R key, D key. Would have been nice to show a different boss, but we'll get to them. We'll do more group dungeons. We'll showcase every single boss that we know. I'm pretty sure I've fought every single type of boss. I've done so many group dungeons. Unless they've released new ones. Right, let's change the skill. We can for sure beat him on the first try. Let's beat this boss. Now, as a new player, this is not what I'm doing here. You're not going to do this for a while. Ish. Maybe if you get power level, then maybe in a week you get good gear. You could probably start doing it. A week or less. Depending on what you want to do, obviously. R key. D key. I need to watch this. Hey, look at that. You just joined. Nice. Wait for him to knock me back. Wait for the spike. W key. It's just like second spike already. You have to be careful. He's doing a lot. Spike. W key. You're welcome. Glad to have you watching. Glad to have you here. Another spike. One more spike. W key. We gotta watch. Get healed this way too. Let's go big. See, he does so much damage. It does so much damage. Spike, heal. I know I'm big, but it's what it is. Take the heals when you can on this guy. Knock me back. He's gonna maybe spike, not spike. Spike, heal. Okay, we're good now. You always have to take this boss a little bit okay, because he has undodgeables. That spike is undodgeable. Here we go. Alright, change the skill back so we don't forget it. Open this up. Alright. And that's a dungeon done. Okay, let's get out of this dungeon. And then I'm going to run back to town. I'm going to show you faction chests and skill books. If you're still watching Asta. Alright, let's run back to town. Where am I? Oh, I'm far away. 53,000 to do that. Let's run it back. We'll run it back to town. Here's a gold. We're going to take this gold guy. So when you're out and about, you see any gold guys, always take them if you can. It's very worth it. Alright. Are you logged on just to join with friends? Good. Wonder if I can How will I know? Guess you can't really mark them. That's okay. I will remember. Here's another gold guy. Take him. Making our way back to town, and then we'll showcase some skill tips. I'm gonna make the assumption axe. I recommend axe. You're gonna go melee. Other people can make other suggestions. Axe or mace. If you're good at skill shot, if you're on mobile, still you can do it. If you're good at skill shots and stunning people, you want to stun people and crowd control them. Mace. But yeah, really what you want to do. Or if you want to do daggers, daggers is good too. Or if you just want to do pure damage and sword. The thing about axe is they have a lot of area effect damages, a lot of lifesteal. So when you're trying to solo, you can solo with all the lifesteal from axe. So if you pop a roast pork or whatever type of lifesteal food you have, plus with your axe, you can do so much. So much lifesteal, so much sustain. And the same thing applies in PvP too. And also you have damage over times, so you can bleed people with axe. You cause a bleeds damage and you're life stealing and you do all this extra damage. And once you get high enough level and unlock all the skills for it, axe is really good. And then if you go one-headed axe, I think it's battle axe with a shield, then you give yourself that more tanking ability. But again, that's just raw damage. If you want to actually be PvP, crowd control, you want to be a tank, mace. In fact, I'm personally thinking about doing mace right after I finish fully leveling up my nature staff. Once I get all the skills to 100, I'm thinking I'm going to do mace so I can do better PvP and go in people and just stun and crowd control and do all sorts of fun stuff. Making our way back to Fort Sterling. Yeah, this one should make it. Make it back to Fort Sterling. Sell off all their stuff in the auction house. I'll run to the faction place. I'll buy you chests. Show you the chests. And show you how you do your skills. Asti, you still there with us? With me? Maybe? You might have gone to work. That's okay. That will be recorded.
Welcome, friend.
Be able to see it later. Alright, let's sell all this off. We have 4 million after this, for sure. It's a little below, but that's okay. Trying to rush here.
Got everything?
Ooh. Can sell off those bags. Why are they not in there? What's going on? Oh. Because of that. Huh. Alright. I know nobody's watching right now, but that's okay. We'll showcase this right here. Come over here. Come to the faction officer after you flagged. You open this up. Open up the chest. Buy a bunch of these chests, right? That's all based on the faction warfare points you have. I've already gotten all those. Let's eat this adventure chest too. Okay? And then after you've done all your dailies, you come over here and you open these all up. And you get a whole bunch of these books. Also buy a bunch of other resources. Use all these too. I have a whole bunch of books. And we sell off all the stuff that we don't need. Let's come back to the auction house. Come over here and we sell all this other stuff off.
Buying or selling?
All of the above. Sell these things off. Sell off the granite. Oh, the stone actually worth stuff now? I have good stone skill. I want to check that out later. Never seen stone sell for that much before. Probably because nobody's mining it. $46,000. Alright, sell off all that.
Made a profit.
Now we have all these books. Tier 5. Oh, that's a tier 7. There you go, on tier 4. I'm gonna save these books. I'll show it in the next video. How to use them. Nobody's really watching right now, but you save all these books in here. Do it opposite. I do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. There we go. Oh, I have some more. What is this? Focus. Oh, no, those are good to keep too. Do I have more of those? Nope. Alright, make some bags of gold. We'll just hold on to these for now, why not? Ta-da! Silver, silver, silver. Alright. I think it's a good live stream for now. And thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please feel free to smash the like button. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. And we will catch you all in the next episode. Thank you all so much.